You know that feeling, right? That pull, where resisting temptation just feels, well, almost impossible.
Oh, absolutely. It's universal.
Whether it's getting lost scrolling online or that impulse buy that seems to call your name, or maybe putting off a big project just one more episode.
We've all been there, caught in what you call the instant trap.
Exactly. And that's what we're diving into today. The long game. Trick your brain into craving delayed gratification.
Yeah, and this isn't just about, sheer willpower. It's much deeper. It's about really understanding and then, crucially, rewiring how your brain defaults.
Rewiring. That sounds ambitious. So it's more than just gritting your teeth.
Much more.
So our mission today is to unpack some really practical strategies, how you can actually transform those impulsive thoughts, build real self-discipline, and, well, unlock a more fulfilling life.
A life driven by purpose, yeah.
Uh,
We'll explore those hidden forces that shape your decisions and give you tools for long-term success. Real, actionable stuff.
okay, let's start with this instant trap, because it feels very now, very modern.
It really is.
Yeah.
In this world where everything's a click away, streaming, shopping, social media validation, we're just constantly swimming in chances for quick dopamine hits.
That little ping from your phone.
Right, or the thrill of a quick purchase, a like on a post. They seem small, but they're powerful signals.
Little siren calls creating this cycle, constant satisfaction, but maybe fleeting.
That's the catch. This constant chase for instant pleasure, it feels good in the moment, but it has this hidden cost. It's like a subtle tax on your future potential.
How so?
Well, each time you choose that quick fix, you're reinforcing brain pathways that prioritize right now. And often that comes at the expense of, bigger, more meaningful achievements down the line.
So it can chip away at things like financial goals or health.
Exactly. Finances, health, relationships, even just your general sense of satisfaction with life. It can erode them slowly, maybe without you even noticing until later.
And it's not just us individually, is it? The environment plays a huge role.
Oh, definitely. Think about technology, the constant notifications, the algorithms designed to keep you hooked. They fragment our attention.
And then there's consumer culture. Buy now, pay later. Everything's screaming, get it now.
We're basically conditioned to expect instant results. Patience feels almost old-fashioned sometimes.
So where does that leave us? How do we start pushing back?
Okay, this is where it gets really powerful for you. The absolute first step, the foundation, it's self-awareness.
Knowing your own patterns.
Precisely. What are your specific triggers? Do you grab your phone the second you feel bored?
Maybe.
Or make impulse buys when you're feeling low? Give up on hard tasks if they don't pay off immediately?
Yeah, identifying those moments is key.
It's crucial. Naming them is the first step to loosening that trap's grip.
Okay, so we often know what we should do, but we still don't. Why is that? What's happening under the hood when we act against our better judgment? Is it just weak willpower?
It feels like that sometimes, but it's usually much deeper. It's rooted in our biology, our psychology.
Tell me more.
Well, it really comes down to your brain's basic wiring. Specifically, this powerful reward circuit. It's an intricate network, and honestly, it's designed for survival. It motivates behaviors that kept our ancestors alive.
And dopamine plays a big role here.
A huge role. But it's often misunderstood. People call it the pleasure molecule, but it's much more about desire, motivation, anticipation.
So it's the wanting more than the having.
Exactly. Think about checking social media. Often the thought of checking is more exciting than actually scrolling. That's dopamine driving the anticipation.
And this system prefers immediate rewards.
Strongly. It's an evolutionary hangover. For our ancestors, immediate food or safety was way more valuable than a potential future reward. This leads to present bias. A small treat now feels bigger than a huge reward later.
And something called temporal discounting.
Yeah, that's basically your brain downgrading the value of future stuff. Like that big payoff later, maybe not worth as much as this little thing right now. So they have a mental coupon that expires immediately.
So these aren't character flaws then, they're just features of an older system.
Features, exactly, not flaws. Our brains are doing what they evolved to do, just in a very, very different world now.
Okay, so if it's a feature, how do we work with it? How do we update the software, so to speak, for modern life?
The update starts with awareness. Mindfulness, really. By tuning into your thoughts, your impulses, you create a tiny bit of space.
A pause.
A pause, exactly. A crucial pause between the urge hitting you and your automatic reaction. And in that pause, that's your chance. Your chance to make a conscious choice instead of just being swept along.
Okay, is there something practical people can try?
Absolutely. A simple mindfulness exercise.
Yep.
Next time you feel that pull, that urge for instant gratification, scrolling, snacking, whatever it is, just pause. Don't fight it. Just notice.
Notice what?
Physical sensations, emotions bubbling up. Where do you feel it in your body? Just observe. No judgment. Just watch it like a scientist. Doing this consistently makes you so much more aware over time.
Okay, let's think about the mind like a network of roads. Some are superhighways, those easy routes to instant gratification. Others are maybe smaller, scenic paths.
Good analogy. And the amazing thing is, you can actually reshape that landscape. You can redirect the traffic
From the instant gratification highway.
to the scenic route of long-term fulfillment. And this is possible because of something called neuroplasticity.
The brain's ability to change itself.
Throughout your entire life, it can reorganize, form new connections. It's incredibly powerful.
And our thoughts are sort of the construction crew for these roads.
In a way, yes, thoughts precede actions. So learning to spot and then challenge those automatic thoughts, the ones that steer you straight onto that highway, is fundamental.
That's cognitive restructuring, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
First step, catch those quick, often unconscious thoughts. I deserve this treat. Just one more episode, it won't hurt. You know the ones.
We all know them, and then?
Then you challenge the patterns behind them. Are you doing that all or nothing thing? Like, oh, I slipped up, might as well give up entirely.
Or maybe discounting the positive, ignoring all the good progress because of one small setback.
Right. Ask yourself, is this thought based on actual facts, or is it just a feeling? What would I tell a friend thinking this? That often helps create distance.
Are there specific tools for this?
Definitely. Things like thought stopping, literally picturing a stop sign, or even quietly saying stop to yourself when an unhelpful thought pops up.
Interrupting the pattern.
And reframing. This is powerful. Instead of thinking, oof, I have to resist this, try shifting it to, I get to make a choice that aligns with my goals. See the difference.
It changes it from a chore to an opportunity.
Precisely. Even positive affirmations, if they feel genuine to you, can help embed these new, more empowering beliefs.
And doing all this, it doesn't just change thoughts, it builds that growth mindset, right?
Yeah.
Seeing challenges as chances to learn, not dead ends.
Exactly. It fundamentally shifts how you view effort and setbacks.
Okay, next up, something I've played around with and find really intriguing, visualization. Goal visualization.
Ah, yes, making the future feel real now.
It's almost like tricking your brain, right? By vividly imagining your desired future, you actually activate similar neural pathways as if you were really experiencing it.
You give your brain a preview of the reward. It's like a mental dress rehearsal for success. And it's not just idle daydreaming.
Yeah.
How it actively boosts motivation because it creates an emotional connection to your goals. You literally feel the pride, the joy, the satisfaction of achieving it right there in your mind.
So how do you make it most effective?
Engage all your senses. Don't just see the goal. What sounds are there? What textures can you feel? Are there smells, tastes? Make it rich. Make it immersive.
The more real it feels.
The bigger the impact. And visual cues help too. A vision board, sure, but even a simple sticky note with a keyword on your monitor can work.
It keeps it top of mind.
And it helps turn abstract ambitions into concrete steps. Visualizing success often clarifies how to get there. What resources do you need? What's the first step?
Okay, quick exercise for everyone listening.
Great idea. Just close your eyes for, say, 60 seconds. Imagine yourself 1 year from today. You've successfully practiced delayed gratification. What does that look like? Feel like?
What are you doing differently? How has your life improved?
Really immerse yourself in that feeling. Doing this regularly makes it incredibly potent.
So we have awareness, cognitive restructuring, visualization. How do we make these shifts automatic? So we're not constantly fighting ourselves.
Habits, that's the key to automation. Habits are your brain's fantastic energy-saving strategy. They let you do complex things without thinking too hard.
Which is crucial because willpower,
Right.
well, it runs out.
It's a finite resource. Habits reduce your reliance on it. They put good behaviors on autopilot.
And that famous habit loop. Cue, routine, reward. Understanding that is key, isn't it?
Absolutely. The cue triggers the behavior. The routine is the behavior itself. The reward reinforces the loop in your brain, making it want to do it again.
So for building new habits,
Start small. Ridiculously small. So small you can't possibly say no. 1 minute of meditation. 1 push-up. Drink 1 glass of water first thing.
consistency over intensity.
Always. That's what builds the neural pathway. Consistency is king.
And for breaking old unwanted habits,
Identify the cue. What triggers that behavior? Then this is critical. Substitute a new routine that gives you a similar reward using the same cue.
Okay, example.
Let's say boredom, the cue, makes you scroll social media, the routine, because you want connection or distraction, the reward. Try texting a friend instead, or maybe listening to a short, interesting podcast segment. Same cue, similar reward, different routine.
And things like habit trackers or accountability partners.
Hugely helpful. They add reinforcement, they make the new pattern more visible, and provide support.
Okay, I love this next idea. Mindful distraction. It sounds a bit contradictory, but it's really clever.
It is. It's about managing impulses not by brute force, but by consciously choosing where you place your focus, rerouting your attention.
Like standing calmly in the eye of a hurricane.
That's a great way to put it. The chaos of the impulse is swirling, but you're observing it, not getting swept away. You choose where your attention goes.
So it involves that present moment awareness again.
Yes, noticing thoughts, feelings, sensations, but without judgment. It's the opposite of autopilot mode, where impulses just grab the steering wheel.
What are some techniques here?
Simple things are powerful.
Yeah.
Deep breathing, focusing intently on the feeling of your breath entering and leaving your body, progressive muscle relaxation. These anchor you in the present, create that pause.
And surfing the urge? I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's visualizing the craving like an ocean wave. It builds, it peaks, and then it naturally subsides. You just ride it out mentally without acting on it. You acknowledge it, okay, brain, I feel you, but you don't give in.
It takes away its power somehow.
It really does. And another practical one, delay, distract, decide.
How does that work?
Urge hits, say, for chocolate. First, commit to delaying for a set time, maybe just 5 or 10 minutes. Second, during that time, distract yourself completely with something else. Fold laundry, make a call, step outside. Third, after the delay, then decide if you still want the chocolate.
And often.
Often, the intensity has faded significantly. The urge might still be there, but it's much weaker, easier to manage.
And creating a focused environment helps too, right? Turning off notifications.
Massively. Practice single tasking when you can. Use website blockers if needed. Reduce the incoming temptations and distractions. Give your focus a fighting chance.
Now here's something that feels a bit paradoxical. Using immediate rewards to help achieve long-term goals.
Yes. Reward substitution. Sounds counterintuitive, but strategically embracing certain immediate rewards can actually speed up your progress.
How does that work? It seems like cheating the system.
It's not cheating, it's being clever.
Yeah.
It's about understanding the underlying need behind your desire for that instant fix, and then finding a healthier, goal-aligned way to satisfy that need.
So redefining what reward means to you.
Exactly. Moving beyond just fleeting pleasure hits. Aligning rewards with your core values. Focusing on intrinsic rewards like the feeling of accomplishment, learning something new, mastering a skill rather than just external stuff.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Let's say your goal is career growth, but you find yourself mindlessly scrolling online. Instead of just fighting the scrolling urge, substitute it. Read an article related to your industry. Watch a short skill-building tutorial. Listen to a relevant podcast.
So you still get an immediate reward, the satisfaction of learning something, but it also moves you towards your bigger goal.
Precisely. You redirect the energy. Creative pursuits work well too. Writing, drawing, playing music. They offer immediate satisfaction and build skills over time.
What about breaking down big goals?
Crucial. Turn huge goals into tiny micro-achievements. And reward yourself immediately upon completion. Finish a tough work task. Take a 5-minute walk outside. Practice your new habit. Listen to your favorite song.
You could even gamify it, like a point system.
Absolutely. Create your own reward system. The key is making the journey inherently rewarding. Balance that immediate satisfaction with steady progress. And definitely celebrate the small wins. Don't wait until the finish line.
Okay, we've covered a ton of great strategies. Awareness, rewiring thoughts, visualization, habits, mindful distractions, smart substitution. But sustaining this, that's the real challenge, right? The long game.
It really is. Motivation isn't magic. It waxes and wanes.
Yeah.
But it's not entirely out of your control either. It's a complex mix of psychological factors you can definitely influence.
And the best kind of motivation comes from within.
The most sustainable kind, yes. Intrinsic motivation. Psychologists often point to 3 key drivers.
Which are?
Autonomy, feeling like you're in control, making your own choices. Mastery, that innate human drive to get better at things that matter to you. And purpose, feeling like what you're doing has meaning, that it connects to something bigger than just yourself.
Autonomy, mastery, purpose.
The more you tap into those, the stronger your internal engine becomes. They feed on themselves.
Which is why linking goals to a bigger why is so vital.
Profoundly vital. When a goal isn't just a task, but part of a meaningful mission, that's when you find the deep wellspring of motivation to push through the tough times.
So tools like SMART goals are still useful.
Very useful. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. They provide clarity and structure.
Mm.
And regular self-reflection, maybe journaling, keeps you connected to that why and helps you see how far you've come.
And you need to be ready to adjust.
Absolutely. Anticipate setbacks. Learn to spot signs of burnout before it hits hard. Be willing to tweak your goals or your strategies. This isn't about rigid perfection. It's about adaptable persistence.
Support systems help here too, I imagine.
Immensely. Like-minded friends, mentors, accountability groups, online communities. They provide encouragement, different perspectives, and help you stay on track when your own motivation dips.
Quick reflection exercise for listeners.
Yes. Pick one of your long-term goals right now. Ask yourself, really ask, why does this matter to me deep down? How does it connect to my core values? To my sense of purpose? What kind of person will I become? What will I be able to do if I achieve this?
Feel that energy.
That little spark of excitement or meaning. That's your intrinsic motivation. Hold on to that feeling.
Okay, as we wrap up this deep dive, it feels like we've really covered a transformation. It's not just about saying no to cookies anymore.
Not at all. Think about what you've gained just by listening and considering these ideas. These are tools that can fundamentally shift how you approach, well, everything.
It's about making better decisions consistently.
It's about improving relationships. Think about how patience builds trust. It's about seeing obstacles not as things that stop you, but as opportunities to get stronger, smarter.
And the really exciting part for me is that insight about it becoming easier over time.
Yes. As you practice these things, the habits, the visualization, the mindful pauses, what feels like hard work now will gradually become second nature. Goal-aligned choices start to feel natural, effortless even.
You start automatically steering towards that scenic route.
Exactly. Your brain literally gets rewired for the long game.
So the task for everyone listening now is personalization.
Right. Take these ideas and make them your own.
Yeah.
Craft a really clear vision for the future you want. Define success on your terms, not someone else's. Maybe even write a personal mission statement, something short and powerful to guide you.
And keep learning.
Always. Embrace that lifelong learner mindset. Expect challenges, stay flexible, and remember, setbacks aren't failures. They're just data. They're opportunities to learn and grow.
You know, it really feels like mastering this is unlocking a kind of superpower in today's world.
It truly is. In a society obsessed with the immediate, having the ability to see beyond that, to choose based on your deeper values and bigger dreams, that's huge.
And this journey, it never really ends, does it?
No, it's continuous growth. Every challenge you navigate, every small goal you reach, it's another step towards becoming more capable, more resilient, more you, the best version of you.
So here's the final thought to leave you with. Armed with all these strategies, these insights into your own mind, what will you create? What kind of future will you build? The choice was always yours, of course, but now, maybe more than ever, you have the power to make that choice wisely, with intention, and with real purpose.